waiting for Keanu. All I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
You will say the most racist, untoward words. That one is just so untoward.
Very untoward of me.
It's quite untoward. That was a bit untoward.
Something untoward.
No, fully untoward.
Very untoward.
That's untoward.
God damn it.
Which, in and of itself, is very untoward. Very untoward.
Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're gonna do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing.
Keanu Thompson. Keanu!
The host, a stand-up comic, is wearing glittery devil horns.
That one is just so untoward.
That's hard to do. Yay, the energy! My dancing.
Very.
I love it. Can't get enough. We can't, Micheline. Look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Tell me now, or I will start screaming. I'll scream and scream and scream. It's Bacchanal Thursday. We're bringing it back, ladies and gentlemen. We're bringing it back. Will it be at this time every single Thursday? I don't know. I was trying not to step on dearest scream. You can't hear me? Oh, can you? Bing, 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 bing. Wah! Wah! Ah! Can you see me, hear me, and feel me? Seen, heard, felt. Okay. Going to give me a heart attack. But scream anyway. Ah! It wasn't a great scream. I just don't want any of, the neighbors to think something untoward is happening. Yay, yay. It's Bacchanal Thursday. We used to do Bacchanal Thursday, and now I'm bringing it back. I am going to send Micheline the link if she's still up, but she's a busy lady, okay? You don't get Micheline every single time. Unless she feels like popping by. It's Bacchanal Thursday. We're going to chill. We're going to hang out. We're going to party. We're going to talk about many a topic, many that I'm very excited to talk about. And I'm going to give out some Kiki bucks. So crack a White Claw or whatever your beverage is, light up a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is, and buckle the fuck in. Because it's Bacchanal Thursday. She's back, ladies and gentlemen. She's back. As far as the timing goes, I was trying not to step on my husband and Garrett and Steve, their show. They have the hockey show. So I thought I would do it at 10, and then it went a little past 10. And so I made it for 11, and I changed it to 11:30 because I, as you know, am a late person. I'm late. I'm late for a very unimportant date at all times. So, and now I realize our dearest friend Courtney, original Butt Rug Baby, is also streaming. So what we're going to have to do is, Bacchanal Thursday, I think I'm going to have to keep it at 10. And I'm going to say, Eugene, cut it off. Hockey show at 10. And then I will make a conscious effort to be on time for that 10 o'clock appointment. Yes? We can't get enough. We can't. We can't. Hi, Gary. Gary says snipe streamer. In what sense would that make? I'll just snipe her. I'll just sit here like this. I love you. I love you. You're so pretty and blonde. And then we can all watch. Yeah, see, it wouldn't make any sense. But all right. So I've been thinking about doing my late streams Friday nights anyway. Oh, okay, perfect. Well, and then you could always as well join us on Bacchanal Thursdays. So Bacchanal Thursday is all about revelry and silliness and in a party. It's a Bacchanal, as you know. So yes, Courtney will be on Bacchanal Thursdays. I'm sure many a time moving forward. So, oh, McGuinevere's here. Hi, Truium. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Carrie. I'm McGuinevere. Hi, Diane La Rosa. Hi. Big Boss. Bing. Bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna I have so many things to talk about. Oh my gosh. Where to begin? Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing, boom.
He stole that from me. Our own president stole that from me.
Bing, 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 boom, boom, boom.
Bing, 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 boom, boom, boom. Dearest John DiCaprio also stealing that from me.
Bing, 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 bing.
Bing, 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 bing. We're gonna have fun. So, it's Bacchanal Thursday, so buckle the fuck in, ladies and gentlemen. Kiki bucks are in order for anyone and everyone here right now. 1,000,003 Kiki bucks, right? And 12,000 Kiki coins.
Wow.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You don't have to thank me. Don't thank me.
White Claw break.
Oh, God damn it!
I haven't played that White Claw break in a while. Ooh, this feels good. She feels right. Yay. Yay. Hi, AV Tom. You guys are cute. So cute. Yes. Well, whilst Eugene drives home. Speaking of Eugene, you know him. You love him. Or do you? We don't know. If you don't, then how dare you? I don't understand you, but you know him, you love him.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
He's gay. He has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him. He was there's this thing called street sweeping. No, he's not becoming a street sweeper nor a chimney sweep, but he has to move his car for street sweeping. It happens every Thursday. I don't necessarily understand how it works, but his car needs to be moved to the other side of the street, I suppose, for the street sweepers. And today, the oddest thing happened. He came rushing back in, and he said, I don't know. Normally, I don't pay too much attention because, as you know, I never know if he's talking to me or the cat or himself or speech to texting. And he was like, good problem to have, but my car was broken into and it was ransacked. And then I started to pay attention when I heard the word ransacked. I said, wait, what? He said, and Eugene, my husband, my dearest husband, if you're not watching and listening to In Hot Water on Rumble, where I am the booth gal. I don't know what you're doing with your life. That's on Rumble Monday through Thursday every single week. He comes in a fuss, and he said ransacked. And I went, what happened? He said, well, good news is no one stole anything. But he is an elderly man, and he does say this all the time. This is the phrase. It goes, you know what? It's like I don't even have to lock this car. Since it's a stick shift, nobody trying to steal it could even drive it anyway. I'm like, no, lock the car. You should lock your car. It doesn't matter. You don't want anyone breaking into it anyways. Like, don't even got a locker. Nobody these days can drive a stick shift. And I said, okay, well, that's just a weird, silly thing. Just, you want to tempt fate? That's bizarre. But I guess he just forgot to lock it because he typically does. And he said it was ransacked. Everything in the car, there's sound equipment in the car for when we go on road gigs, just on the off chance, like in Atlantic City, when the venue doesn't have sound equipment. That wasn't stolen. The stereo wasn't stolen. Not one of his, 65 Sarah McLachlan CDs were stolen. Everything was just a miss. Just like, what on earth? I think I hear him. He's stirring. He just walked in the door. I thought, well, what the fuck? We still can't figure it out. It was just, the car was ransacked. Nothing was taken. But ransacked. So, very scary. I mean, well, is it scary? I don't know. You know what isn't scary? Stephen Bravo. Thank you for the 5 Keanu Thompson memberships. Yes?
Let me in the apartment.
I forgot I put the chain on the door. One moment. Coming.
What? I'm sorry. I know, and I'm sorry that I hate when you do that.
I'm screaming. As I was just telling them.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I locked my own husband out with the chain thing. He does not like when I lock it that way. But since the car was ransacked, I did. So poor thing was locked out. I do apologize, darling. Dad's mad. He's not. He's just frustrated. Stephen Bravo, thank you for the 5 gifted Keanu Thompson memberships. 1 million Kiki bucks are in order for that. Thank you so much. 1 million Kiki bucks to you. Oh my God, that was terrifying. I didn't know what was happening. Gino's going to have to find somewhere else to stay tonight. He doesn't like it because we don't lock it like that. The door locks, it's on its own. But the car was ransacked. I put the chain link on. I was home by myself, all on my lonesome. Oopsies. But safety first, though. What am I to do? My son says, sorry to hear Gino's car was broken into. Yeah, the funny thing is just nothing was stolen. So, I mean, and like Gino says, nobody will steal this car. Nobody can drive stick these days. So, and nobody should be, I guess, chain locking their door for fear that their husband will come home and not be able to get in to the home that you live in. Oopsies. That could have been worse. What if somebody had broken in? Oh my God, that terrified me. Bill Schultz brought these over. The high noon tequilas are, something I'm not accustomed to, but I do like high noon. So, Eugene,
What's up?
I am sorry. I know that was frustrating.
I'm over it.
Are you? He said I'm over it. I was terrified.
Of what?
Someone ransacked your car.
No. So they're gonna get into the apartment, buzz themselves in, seek out apartment 7. That's how terrified you are that you can't remember to let me in there. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's not. It's just you're insane. I love you, but you're
Give
insane.
me a kiss. I'm scared.
Of what? Then move to Oklahoma.
I wasn't scared.
Move to Oklahoma so
was-
you don't lock me out of my house for the third fucking time and I smash my head on the door.
I wasn't scared of.
Well, good. Then you're dumb.
How dare you, Eugene? He's fine. He's just an Italian man. That's just the voice they have. Dad's mad. You guys, Dad is mad. God forbid I try and, put the chain link lock on the door to try and stay safe. It makes me smile when he
Smash my head right on the door.
I'm so sorry. Will you please?
Then I unlock both and it's bolted.
Oh, are you giving me a shot?
God, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I know. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sexual harassment.
No. I was just telling them about your ransacked car.
They were to steal the cat, not you.
Good. If I were you, then I would be yelling right now.
No.
Now I smell like a friggin' distillery.
Now we're even. Sorry about that, baby.
It's all right.
God damn it. Sorry, I'm a little lightheaded from a blow to the head I took. Have I destroyed
You
your
were
entire
blown on
screen?
your head? Yes, look at me. I'm covered in whiskey.
Oh, suck it, lady.
Oh, what a Bacchanal Thursday, the return.
Shut up, that's why.
Covered in whiskey everywhere. Jesus. Now he's not going to be able to keep his hands off me. Ew. Yuck. I hate whiskey. But I do like the way it makes one feel. Great. You're going right on the untoward board, mister. Anyway, see, that's what he does. He's not really yelling at me. Okay. McGuinevere goes, good Lord, you big baby, Gino, right? Right. Excuse me, I don't have a booming voice. He poured whiskey in the wrong place. He did. On that, he's gonna. Oh my God. He did that on purpose. Anyway, back to the importance of the story, everything and anything. My God. Wild, very wild. Anyway, I don't think that those gifted memberships got the praise that they deserved, but we do appreciate that over here. We really, really do. I cannot thank you enough. And for whoever got them, good for you. Yeah, you are good. Thank you so much, Stephen Bravo. You are regal and royal. I love Bacchanal Thursday already. You never know what's going to happen. You just never know. You never know. Oh my God, I locked my poor husband out. Jesus Christ. As I was trying to tell the story about his car getting broken into. But did I finish that? I did. Nothing was stolen. I mean, maybe nothing he knows, but what do you steal from a car anymore? If you can't steal the car. I think it was just some kooky kids. Maybe some
Still isn't fixed.
No, it's just because I took a shower. It did drain though.
No, it's backed up though.
It's just really slow. I just took a shower.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. Damn it, baby. I'm sorry.
and our tub is clogged. It actually is. It's just really slow, and probably some of my hair is down there. Catalytic converter, Chris Thompson. Hello, number one, number two. Yeah, like Chad, right? It's not what he was doing. I mean, yeah, I don't know, but the old Chevy Sonic, the orange Chevy Sonic, no one can steal her because nobody drives stick anymore, and you can take that to the bank, ladies and gentlemen.
I went like this. Ah! I'm serious.
Anyway, push-ups. Thank you for the $2. Oh, the humanity! Exactly. Oh, the humanity. Push-ups. Did you see my text? I told you if you haven't seen Signs, you need to watch it. And also, here's 1,200 Kiki bucks for you. Thank you for the super chat. White Claw break.
Oh, God damn it!
This is the everything is going wrong for Gino episode, I guess. Oof. Another thing was, look at the bright side, at least you're not Gene Hackman. Okay, since you brought that up, John Doe, what on earth? Poor Gene Hackman and his wife, and not only him and his wife, his dog. I have this article. Oh my God. I have to, well, before that, Jeff Hillman and Kiki, we're about the same age, are we? Who is your teen crush? Chad Michael Murray? No, I found him pretty repulsive. I did not like him in A Cinderella Story. I don't like if you know me, I like the odder looking guys. Joaquin Phoenix is my hall pass. He has a freaking hair lip and he's really odd, and that's the kind of guy I go for. Yeah. My teen crush. When I was a teenager. Who was it? When I was a teenager, I mean Johnny Depp. Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, they were men much, much older. My teen crush. Maybe a Zac Efron moment. Maybe a Daniel Radcliffe. When I don't know why but Harry Potter, that sort of thing, even though I'm not the hugest fan of the books, only read half of the fourth one. But I do remember watching the fourth film and thinking like, God, I just love him so much. Teen crush. Yeah, so those are the only ones I can think of. And they were, yeah. Chad Michael Murray, though? Ugh, no, thank you. Okay, when I was, I think I was in, how old was I when Gossip Girl was on? I think I watched it in college, but goddamn, Ed Westwick. Loved him, and he's sort of an odd looking guy. Yeah. Yes. But yeah, at least you're not Gene Hackman is the bing 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 bing. Science is awesome. Gene Hackman. So this is what I read about him, and I'm like, oh my God, poor Gene Hackman died. So did his wife and their dog. And this was even more disturbing. Gene Hackman and wife were deceased for quite a while before their bodies were discovered as deaths called they've been calling their deaths suspicious. The sheriff said there were no obvious signs of foul play, but authorities aren't ruling anything out as the investigation continues. Legendary actor Gene Hackman and his wife had been dead for quite a while before their bodies were found in separate rooms of their New Mexico home. Separate rooms. If Gene and I, Eugene and I had separate rooms, we'd be sleeping in them. No, I'm just kidding. Calling their deaths suspicious. Hackman, 95, and it is quite old. And Betsy Arakawa, 65. Jeez Louise. Were found at their Santa Fe home Wednesday. Oh, let me close up on it so you can see it a little bit better. Were found at their Santa Fe home Wednesday along with their dog. An investigation is underway. A search warrant says the deaths are suspicious enough in nature to require a thorough search and investigation. Preliminary findings from the medical examiners found no signs of external trauma. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office said the cause of death has yet to be determined. Carbon monoxide and toxicology tests were requested for both Hackman and Arakawa. Hackman's family said in a brief statement Thursday that he was loved and admired by millions around the world for his brilliant acting career. I mean, wasn't he in Royal Tenenbaums? Like, what a great fucking movie. Jeez, he's been in a million things. But to us, he was always just dad and grandpa. We will miss him sorely and are devastated by the loss, they said. Aww. He does look quite thin there. It's interesting. Deputies were called around 1:45 p.m. Wednesday to an address on Old Sunset Trail in Hyde Park. The sheriff's spokesperson, Denise Womack Avila, said in a statement. 2 maintenance workers said they found the front door of the home ajar and the couple dead inside. Okay, so the door was open? That is so odd. Honestly, what the hell? Oopsies. Someone I heard say, and also their dog was also deceased. Poor dog. And they still can't figure out what the fuck it is. And then someone was saying that, like, Popcorn Planet, I forget, Andy Signar, was saying that people were talking about how maybe it was like a carbon monoxide leak, but that's been ruled out. So what the fuck? It's just as weird as Eugene's car non-jacking. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but that does not seem good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Chris Thompson, thank you for the $5, darling. Hated it when you would play those commercials wanting donations and show all those kids with hair lip. Hated when they would play those. I don't have any commercials with kids with hair lip. I hate it when those are sad commercials. Always around dinner time. What the hell? Trying to eat. I know it was a very sad thing to have happen, but yeah, Joaquin Phoenix had one of those, and he is my crush. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. Bum, 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 bum. And you go ahead. We got to give you the applause break here. Thank you, Chris. We love you. Chris Thompson had one of the best untoward award stories I think I've ever heard in my life recently. And there's also the reason that we started talking about catfish noodling. So you do too much for us. Tony Everetti. I don't recognize this name, but thank you for the $4.99. I love it. Hey, Keanu, my entire family loved that Trump impersonator. Oh, no. Then I showed them the pics you posted, and now they hate him. Legit messed up. F that dude. Thank you, darling. Thank you for being here, number one. Number two, I do have the video that comedian Laura High put together of the Trump impersonator who is a violent monster. And thank you for the $4.99. That is so sweet. And rough. And to get the word out there is I think, very important. So I'm so glad. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. I hope you stick around. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That is sweet. And I'm glad that that is that people are shedding a light on that monster. Yes, exactly. Mommy died with wife and man's best friend. You know what? When I clicked on it, I thought it was like actual information, but it was just a joke about the wife and man's best friend. The dog. Yes. Hi, Mommy. Hi. It is live. I'm live. It's Bacchanal Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Since this was brought up, I guess I will go ahead and play we need some book that scarred. I know. I'm gonna send you the link in a little bit. If you're up, Mommy. You know that's my mumsy. You know her. You love her. Everyone does.
Micheline.
Okay. What else I have to get into? The big story that is the most hilarious one on my mind is the Kim Kardashian social media. The Kim Kardashian social media mishap, which we're going to get to very shortly. But I may as well go ahead and talk about this since it was super chatted about. So, unfunny Trump impersonator, former comedian, as he's banned at every club in the city, pretty much, and unfortunately, ex-boyfriend of mine who's a violent abuser. We talked about this on Untoward Tuesday. He is the gentleman that accosted Alec Baldwin while he was just trying to get his luggage out of his car on the street.
Stephen Garrett played a clip of it too and shit on him for you, baby.
Yay! Good, as they should. I dated him. I don't know. I try and block it out of my brain. I was with him for, I think, 2.5 years, and he is violent and gets off on being violent. And it culminated in him breaking my wrist, which was terrible. And he kicked me until my wrist was broken, which was awful. And then when I had the courage to go to the police shortly after that, and get out of the violent situation, he then was arrested and then pled guilty to his violent crime, right? But this man is a narcissist. This man is a terrible individual and disturbed. And that wasn't the first time he laid hands on me. And to keep it light, this video, I hadn't seen her in years. She's an activist and comedian. She called me and after she got wind of what happened to me because the unfunny Trump impersonator interrupted her protest. So I gave her all of the info that I had, pictures and police reports and all of the info. And she put together this video, which it won't depress you, because what I love about Laura High is her name. She's a great comedian. What I love about this video is that it's poignant, funny, and gets to the abuse part in a way that won't make you sick to your stomach. Because if not, then you would not be able to. It would be not a very easy thing to look at. So, after I talked about this on Tuesday, her and many other content creators and they're all sharing this, and she has a much larger platform than me. So I am very thankful for this. Better her than me. Share it, because the boy run media tends not to, I say boy run media in a facetious way. If I were sitting here crying over it and being, well, he did this to me, he did this to me, he did this to me, then people tend to just look away because it's too horrifying, right? So I got to give props to this video that Laura High posted that is getting a lot of traction, and this will explain much of it if you did not see the stream from the other day. Hang on one second. No.
I'll offer you a total part.
Hey, has anyone else seen this guy on the internet?
We're just going to go up and give a little message. We've got Elon. I will offer you a total.
Hey, has anyone else seen this guy on the internet?
We're just going to go up and give a little message. We've got Elon. I will offer you a total pardon. Because nobody saw, because the camera was off, his wife.
So that walking band-aid is Jason Scoop. He is a professional disappointment. Hey, has anyone else seen this guy on the internet?
We're just going to go up and give a little message. We've got Elon. I will offer you a total pardon. Because nobody saw, because the camera was off, his wife.
So that walking band-aid is Jason Scoop. He is a professional disappointment and pled guilty to domestic violence because he kicked his girlfriend so hard that he fractured her wrist. Now, Jason was a stand-up comic who I thought disappeared. I thought he went back under his bridge and was like yelling at travelers. But destiny had plans. And Jason decided instead of eating remnants out of the shower drain, he was going to interrupt and try to troll my protest. Which in hindsight, Jason must be thinking,
Big mistake.
Thank you.
Huge.
Because Jason's been relying on the fact that he's running in circles now where people don't know his history. So here's a few clips of what he posted on his page.
Folks, it's your favorite president. I want to give a little message. Hello, protesters. We call them protesters, right? Unbelievable. Look, are you protecting me? Are you? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, your favorite president's coming to town. We're gonna have the big booty Latinas.
You gotta go.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's a joke. It's just a joke.
Honestly, Jason, the most offensive thing about that was that clearance shake and go wig. Like, are you too broke? You can't invest in the lace front? Now, after
I have to, the funny thing is, okay, so first and foremost, so that was her protest that she had, Laura High had a permit to do. And Jason, as the unfunny Trump impersonator that he is, because that's all he has now, is his shitty Trump impression. Like, and many people do it far better. He's obsessed with Alex Stein, who is actually a very good friend of mine. I've been on his show many times. He knows exactly what he did to me. Like, he even in this clip does say the big booty Latina thing, and he's just trying to steal from him, but in an unfunny way. It's like, why? Okay. And Jason, I'm not the first person Jason laid hands on. I hope to be the last. But I do got to give Laura props here, because the the Band-Aid of a human walking Band-Aid is too hilarious. Like, it keeps it like, here's the information, here's what happened. She's really good at what she does. So let's continue. Yeah. So that's the protest that he stormed into, which is why this put him back on her radar. So there you go. In case you were wondering. Bing, bing, bing.
Are you? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, your favorite president's coming to town. We're gonna have the big booty Latinas.
You gotta go.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's a joke. It's just a joke.
Honestly, Jason, the most offensive thing about that was that clearance shake and go wig. Like, are you too broke? You can't invest in the lace front? Now,
Yes.
after I blocked him, I got on the mic. And if you watch, what he posted in full, he worked
yes.
really hard to cut around what I was saying about him because he doesn't want that to be heard. This is what I said.
Jason Scoop, I'm talking to you! Get the Jason! That is an stand-up comic who's gotten banned from like every club. And guess what? Hey Jason, remember when you asked me out on a date and I said no?
And that's true. And that's true. Yeah.
Remember how you've been accused of rape? Get the out of here, Jason!
Also true.
Now, Jason was escorted out of the park by the police, and I left that stage running, yelling Jax's name, who is one of the 2 women who have accused him of SA. Now, Jason, I did notice when I started yelling Jax's name, you booked it. What were you chasing after? More bookings? I'm sure they're hard to come by for you.
I'm
Not
sure
gonna
they
lie,
are.
It really gave me some satisfaction that even Jax's name scared the bejesus out of you. May she haunt you for the rest of your miserable life.
Yeah.
Now, after the protest, I did the thing that a lot of men fear. I talked to other women. And I
Bingo.
learned you weren't just accused of SA. You pled guilty to domestic violence. And I knew that ex-girlfriend of yours years ago. So yesterday, I got on the phone with your ex, Keanu. She's doing great, by the way. She sends her regards. And what an organized lady. She still has everything on you. By the way, for anyone who does not want to see domestic violence stuff, this is your time to turn it off. So here is the original DV report. And it says right here, where you were spitting on her, screaming, and kicking her repeatedly to the point where she sustained a fractured wrist.
Awful.
It also says there has been previous incidents in 2020. She says that you punched her in the back. In 2018, claims you slapped her. And in 2019, she says that you slapped her, pushed her to the ground, spit on her, kicked her, and broke her glasses. Here is her official
Slapped me
statement.
so
how you
hard
broke
my
her
glasses
wrist,
broke,
and
actually.
she still has the photos. By the way, Keanu gave me full permission to show these.
I sure
There's
did.
more and one more. There was so much evidence that you literally pled guilty.
There
And
it
everyone
is.
see that case number? See it right there? Same case number right there. This is Keanu's order of protection from Jason. There's Jason's actual legal name. And here it is.
Thank God.
Here's the fun thing, Jason. I ran a background check on you, and the only thing that I could find was a speeding ticket. So that means you got this sealed.
Yeah.
Which now really makes sense as to why you ran from me. You've been trying to bury your past. Is that why you blocked me on IG? By the way, Jason has a Trump 2016 tattoo on this forearm, and I've been told that he has a Kanye tattoo on this arm. So who is it, Trump or Kanye, who help you relieve yourself? Is it Trump who helps you deport your swimmers?
You
And
got to
Jason, where are
admit
you
that's
living
funny.
now? Because Keanu said that you were so broke that you lived with her and she paid for everything.
I sure
I'm just
did.
curious, do you still live with your parents? Jason, I know that
Probably.
recently, you went after Alec Baldwin, and, I'm not in the habit of defending Alec. But I do find it funny that you said this to him.
Alec, I will offer you a total pardon because I want to be friends, right? I want to be friends. I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman if you kiss the ring. Well, Alec, if you don't want that pardon for murdering that woman in cold...
Honey, that's the kettle calling. And then you got interviewed by TMZ, sure,
True.
let the trash take out
The
the trash.
chickens have
Here
come
are some
home
clips
to
from
roost.
that interview.
Say this, when I'm in character,
Okay.
Jason is gone.
Right.
I'm Trump in that moment.
I can't even look at this.
Baby, you are not the Juilliard of trolls. Get over yourself. Oh yeah, everyone, that walking dysentery is Jason Scoop. I was
Walking
told that he has
dysentery.
been interrupting other protests. So if you see him, just know you're dealing with somebody who pled guilty to DV. So yeah, there you go. And Jason, wrong protest, bro.
So that's that is what that is. And yeah, he's a repulsive, demented, evil human being. And yes, it's hard to watch, but if it helps somebody else, I would be remiss to not give this woman the information and not give if I scream and cry about it, then people will be like, "No, what are you doing? Like you're just a scorned lover." No, he is a vile, demented human being. So better her than me do it, and she did it in a poignant and at least funny way, because it's something I couldn't really do for myself, and if it helps somebody else, because unfortunately I know this man and he will do anything to prey on anyone else, and so I'm glad that's out there. Is it hard to look at? Absolutely. Do I look back fondly on that time of my life? No, I don't. And here's a good question, John Doe. Why do ladies stick around these types of people? And I will tell you firsthand. It is because there's a thing called love bombing. They, even after they shove you down and slap you so hard they break your glasses, they pick you up and say, I'll change, I'll seek therapy. And even before all that, even before the physical abuse happens, they are so obnoxious and awful, they alienate you from all of your family. And I was the perfect fucking candidate and victim for this, because I love my family so much. I don't want them to see me hurt. I don't want them. It would kill me. It almost felt like it killed me more to upset my mom and dad. Obviously, you know how close I am with Micheline. You obviously know how close I am with my father and my brother and, everyone in my family. So if you come out with it, so they end up hating them, but you don't want to tell the truth of, this guy's kicking the shit out of me. So then your friends, you confide in some friends, and you beg them, please don't tell anyone. But then they give you tough love. And go, until you're out of this, we're not going to tell your parents or whatever, but until you're out of this, we're not hanging out, because it means so much to you to not have your mom and dad know. But you've lost us until you get yourself out of this, which is not a fucking bad thing to do. It's it's not. I don't blame my friends for doing that, but showing up to hang out with my besties, like my ride or die best friend Nick, with bruises on my fucking face, he was like, fuck this, fuck it, absolutely fucking not. So that's the alienation of it. And then they make you feel like you have no one else. So then it makes it so insane that if you lose them, then even if they are kicking the shit out of you, then like, oh my God, I've lost everything. I don't have any friends anymore. I'm just sitting here watching this shitty Trump impression all fucking day, and like that's all I fucking have. It is a mind fuck, but it happens all the time. So to answer your question, John, that is. Here's the thing about the state of New York too. They give you, in domestic violence cases, and I gotta hand it to New York, they give you a therapist. Shout out to Brenda. Okay. She would call me weekly, and she told me, like, this is not uncommon. In fact, it's so common that you should not be embarrassed. You shouldn't be fucking ashamed. You shouldn't think that you're like, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with him. And this is what fucking domestic abusers do to people. Not all of them are shitty Trump impersonators, that are 2-time fucking felons, but here we are. So, but yeah, that's to answer that question. Tony, thank you for the $4.99, darling. Now that there's not that there's anything wrong with it, but is Mr. Scoop Jewish and or autistic? Nothing is wrong with either. He's not autistic and he's not Jewish either. He was just there's something fucking demented in his brain. Jewish. He does look a tad Jewish. He's Trinidadian and Polish, and I think his family is Catholic. So I wish you could blame it on fucking autism, but you can't. He just he not only, it's not like he just gets pissed off at you and you know, knocks you down and slaps you so hard that he breaks your glasses. It's he gets off on it. He gets off on very violent acts on women, in sex and in, you know, just whenever he's pissed off, or it's a doozy. It's a definite doozy. Yeah. So, but thank you. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. Thank you for asking the question. And I hope I'm sorry to take his highbrow comedy away from your family, but once you know the facts, he doesn't seem very funny anymore, does he? 1 million Kiki bucks. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing. Gino's in hot water. Eugene. He said Gino's stomping around in the background. He's heavy-footed. Eugene.
What?
Our clip guy, the lovely In Hot Water show, Gino Visconti clip guy. He goes, Gino's stomping around in the background.
I'm just happy to be inside.
I'm sorry. Did you get to drink a shot?
Yes, baby. I'm sipping that fucking scotch that we all like.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful news. We're hanging out. Hi, Chattanooga. Hi, pretty Keanu. Oh, thank you. Too cute. I am going to send Micheline the link just in case she's up and would like, well, let's call her really fast. The Kim Kardashian thing is the most poignant thing, but I had to. I know it's sort of a downer to talk about all of that, but that was the worst thing that ever happened to me in a whole of a relationship, and it's a weight off of my shoulders to like talk about it a little bit now, but not to be a downer. It's Bacchanal Thursday, and Jason Scoop isn't fit to shine any of your shoes, nor mine, nor Eugene's, nor anyone. And he should honestly just live in, I don't know, a padded room for the rest of his miserable, unfunny, shitty life. And thanks, Laura High, for putting that all together, because you did it with grace and poignance and a bit of humor. So I really do appreciate that. Laura High, we got to give her some Laura High 100 million Kiki bucks for you. And an applause break. An applause. Let's call Micheline. Let's see if she's up. As we move on to some their more heavier stuff, we're not going to move on to anything heavier. This ridiculousness with Kim Kardashian is absolute bedlam. It's not bedlam. It's just the most ridiculous mistake ever made, and you got to find the humor in it. Let's call Micheline to see if she would like to join our fair program.
No.
Hi, Keanu.
Hi, Mumsy. You're on the air. I was just wondering if you wanted to join our fair program.
Do you want me to?
Are you in the bed?
What? No, I'm good. Well, do you want me to?
Well, we're going to talk about
No.
Kim Kardashian and maybe.
Oh, yeah, I'll join you for that if you want me to. I'll stay on for a little while.
Okay,
I'm
I'll send you the
watching,
link.
I'm actually watching Sex and the City. I just watched the Moon River episode.
Oh, well, I don't blame you for that. But thank you. Yeah, thank you for not watching my program.
No, I've got it on, but I've got it softly.
Well, no pressure if you want to join us. We're talking about Kim Kardashian's most ridiculous social media faux pas maybe ever. So,
Okay. Yeah, send it to me. I'll come on for a while. How about that?
okie dokie. Love you. Bye-bye.
Okay, love you too.
Woohoo! All right, I will send Micheline the link, and but before that, bing, 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 invite, and then you copy, and then when you copy, you go to your email and you email your mumsy, and then when you email your mumsy, then she clicks on it, and then mumsy joins you. Link Link, like the video game Legend with Zelda, or is that not it? It is. Bing bing, bum 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 bum, bing bing, bing bing, bing 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 bing. I just wrote that song. There's whiskey in here, and I hate it. I hate it. Dear God, did we miss anything? Bum bum bum, bing 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 bing, bum 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 bum. And we're also going to look at the SAG Awards. As you know, whenever there's an award show, we have to go through the fashion, and I feel like Micheline should be here for that anyway. Also, if you did not listen to, if you're a member here, again, shout out to Jason Bravo for the 5 Keanu Thompson gifted memberships. But if you are a member, you can watch. Actually, I think the visual version of the latest Keanu cast is still available to the non-members, but it doesn't stay that way. And if you haven't watched or listened or subscribed or liked and done all of the things wherever you find your podcasts of Keanu cast, I don't know what you're doing with your life, and I won't abide by it. So episode 19 is out now, and it was a doozy. It was very fun, very fun. And again, that is...
Something untoward.
No, fully untoward.
Yay! Episode 19 out now. Woohoo! Woohoo! So yeah, that was on my list. Also, rest in peace, the gal from Gossip Girl. That's another untimely and odd death. Poor thing. My gosh. And her name is escaping me. But what is it? Bing bing bing.
Oh.
She was 20. Michelle Trachtenberg. She's one of those actresses that we all know, but we never know her name. Like, she plays like the villain in Gossip Girl. I think her name is Georgina in it, or she plays the best friend. I think she was in. Yeah, she had a great career, and dead at fucking 39. Oh, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Excuse me. Oh my God. Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans, please don't come at me. I just never watched that program. But yeah, she was a child actor. Yeah, she died at 39. She recently had a liver transplant. And here's the other thing. Yeah, she had a liver transplant. People were talking about how gaunt she looked. Gossip Girl has died at age of 39, sources told the Post. Trachtenberg was found by her mother around 8 a.m. Oh my God, in New York at 1 Columbus Place, a 51-story luxury apartment complex in Manhattan Central Park, South neighborhood. The actress underwent a liver transplant within the last year, but her body may have rejected the organ. So rest in peace. That is fucking terrible. And the family. I don't snuff the buff. I know. My brother loves that program. Very sad. I just never watched it. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Michelle. Very awful. Yeah, everybody, when you have a transplant of any kind, hi Mumsy. When you have a transplant of any kind, I had a buddy, rest in peace, Brennan. We loved you. He had a double lung transplant. You got to take fucking an inordinate and insane amount of pills so that your body doesn't literally reject the organ that they took out of somebody else and put into you. So maybe it was complications with that. I don't know. But her family ordered, from what I've read, no autopsy because there was no foul play. It just was an obvious, maybe it had to do with something like complications with that. And then maybe they just don't want they don't want any more media on them. So. Oh, Micheline. Hi, Mommy.
Hey, what's going on? I had you on. I was watching you on my iPad, but I had Sex in the City kind of on also.
If you're tired, you move to Napa. You take a Napa. You don't move to Napa.
Exactly. It's and then the last night that they're out together, they're in the horse and buggy and doesn't.
Oh, is that the episode you were on?
I think I think because he's moving to Napa, and then he's got to drop her off because Brand's having her baby.
Did I just guess the fucking episode you were on?
Yeah, and you can't stop watching it once you turn it on. So I turned it on. I've had it on kind of on and off all day.
And then Carrie goes, "Boy, you will do anything to keep me from seeing Big, sleeping with Big."
But they danced to Moon River, and that brought a little tear to my eye because you and Gino danced to Moon River.
That's our wedding song.
A fantastic song, absolutely.
What?
So no, I was just, it's all your fault that we've gotten back into Survivor and Sex in the City because you can't stop watching it once you start.
Did you start Survivor? Did you start Survivor 20 where we left off again?
No, I didn't. I didn't watch it. Is 20 the
Heroes and Villains?
Well, I finished watching the end of it because I went to bed that night you were finishing it because I had to get up and teach a class. So
yeah, I definitely did. If you guys are Survivor fans, or actually, you know what? If you're not Survivor fans, if you're looking for a season to start with, the 20th season, Heroes and Villains, is. I could watch it over and over. I know everything that happened.
If they're not Survivor fans, I think they need to watch a few others up until season 20. So they So the people, I suggest you watch from the very beginning. There's only 47 seasons. Start at number 1 and then just work your way through.
It's true. And then after season 20, you may as well just because that's the best one. But yeah, if you want to watch season 20, you have to kind of know.
Yeah, you've got to work your way through, watch 2, 3, maybe 5, 7, 8, 10, and then 20.
Somebody said, "Nah, I'll pass."
I know, it's so crazy, but you can't stop watching it. It's so fun. And I tried out for season 4 and season 10.
So Micheline tries out for Survivor. I was in the music video she sent.
That was around number 3, but number it would have gone to number 4. And then at season 10, I was home one morning and Dad called me and he said they're having a Survivor tryout at Founders Hall down in Charlotte. So maybe you should go there. So I called a friend of mine and had her come over and I think Jessica Reeves did. She came over and took you guys to the pool. And I went down there.
Where's mommy going? Don't worry about it.
I'm going to go down there and do a casting call with the 2,000 other weirdos that are down there. And they literally hooked me up to all the wires and everything. Sick. And they
hooked you up to the wires?
Like wires for the casting call. I mean, to videotape me. And I look like a fucking deer with my eyes in the headlight.
Could they put a wire on you?
Yeah, it was, I don't know how they did it.
Kidding, the microphones. Yeah.
Yeah, it was whatever it was. And I just didn't really expect that. And I was sort of speechless. And they said, why do you want to go on Survivor? And I said, to lose 20 pounds and get a suntan.
I think that's a great answer. I don't understand why they didn't take you. I'd like to lose 20 pounds and also get a suntan. All right.
I mean, I said a few other things too that I watched it from the beginning and whatever, but I guess I didn't make the cut.
McGuinevere, and they didn't pick you? Scandal. Scandalous.
Oh my God. Oh, it's so funny. And now we're hoping Keanu tries out because I know they will pick her. And
I have looked into it, especially like a few years ago. I looked into it before.
They've streamlined it too much, in my opinion, and they've made it a little bit woke, in my opinion. So it's not as dog eat dog as it was in the beginning.
Well, maybe now is my chance. Maybe now that
I know you would be great on it. I mean, after COVID, they instead of it being 39 days, they changed it to 27 days, which to me is just a little teeny drop in the bucket. It's not the real Survivor.
I could survive for 27 days without white.
Oh, absolutely, you can. I just don't know if they even have the family visit at 27 days. They don't have time.
I know, because if I do get on, which I would love to, because I know I would run them. I would run that tribe.
You would do it and you would win. You're Keanu.
or you get voted off first. Yes. I wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. I'll get voted off first and have to have 10 years of therapy. They didn't like me. Nobody likes me.
Tell us
They're
on
going to laugh at you.
They're all going to laugh at you.
They're all going to laugh at you.
And tell us on Jeff Probst where the bad producers touched you.
Where on Jeff Probst the bad producers touched you? Oh my God, there was that one. That guy got kicked off for sexual harassment. There has been some. That was kind of weird. I mean, that was kind of weird, right?
The history of Survivor it's not sordid, but then that's why they won't allow them to be naked anymore, because Richard Hatch during All Stars, he was he would always just be naked, and then he rubbed up against. And he's a gay man. He rubbed it up against Sue.
They were trying to pass each other, and Sue Hawk, who hated him, you know what? She was just being a big baby. And after that, she came back on the show for the reunion episode after she was so upset and she had to leave and all this bullshit. But she had a fucking facelift. She had her hair done. She was beautiful, which she is not, because she out of that, accusing Richard Hatch of rubbing on her. And all of a sudden now she's Miss Glamour Puss. And she was happy as fuck to come back on the reunion show in her new face and her new beautiful hairdo and clothes.
Okay, well, it's Survivor. Sorry, even though Richard Hatch is a gay man, he shouldn't. They shouldn't let anybody run around with their genitals out. Probably.
They shouldn't. I really can never understand it, because there were a few guys who always like took their trunks off to do the challenge. Aren't they afraid that their penis is going to get damaged?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to snag on something's going to snag their.
They're very physical challenges, and they immediately take their swimming trunks off.
Right.
It's crazy.
We need to do a
It wasn't only
documentary.
Richard. It wasn't only Richard. There was a couple others since I've been watching. There were a couple others that just take their fucking pants off.
Right. And I'll never understand, like, you're just running around a beach with your dangling participle just hanging there. I just flopping around. Like, I don't blame Sue for being like, this man, this is a challenge.
She was
like,
such a fucking bitch anyway, okay? She's hard-ass trucker bitch. But it just gave her a reason to, all of a sudden, she was so traumatized by Richard.
Well, Momsy, if you think about it, sometimes things happen to you, and then when you look back on it, you're like, that probably wasn't right. No one should put their genitals on.
Sorry, they were in a challenge crossing each other on the beam. What?
Well, why are we allowing him to be naked?
Well, right. I'm not sticking up for him, but I'm also not sticking up for her, because she's a bitch, okay? And that's all.
Well, he's and then he was in jail for like
whatever. Who knows? Nobody liked Richard Hatch. He was the very first winner of the very first show. He knew he was going to win, and everybody. I mean, he's the epitome of a cool, good, solid winner. He's the only one that said this is a game. Everybody now, they have to play with integrity, and they don't want to lie. But eventually you all lie, because that's the fucking game.
That is the game.
What is
Roma Nation Network. Hello to you.
Hi.
1 million Kiki bucks for everyone still here right now.
Did I take over the subject that you were talking about? Sorry.
No, we're fine. Of course.
Okay.
Please. I'm glad you're still up.
Let me really just to what is it, 1 o'clock in the morning? Let me just get right on and take over the show. I apologize.
I just get off of this like incredible, like poignant and beautiful domestic abuse.
Oh, I know. I did.
And then you're like, fuck Sue.
I'm so. Richard didn't do anything.
Okay.
Well, he didn't beat her up.
Well, thank God. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't. I don't know. It takes a certain kind of man to just strip down on the beach and then run challenges.
It does. It does. But he's not the only one, which I didn't remember. But as I'm watching the reruns through, there are many of there's at least 3 or 4 guys who take their trunks off and
skivvies off
and show their
they show their dangling participles. Float.
They remove their trunks to show their trunks.
Yeah, I mean, like, how is that better than like keep your swim trunks on?
I get worried about them because it's usually a really, really physical challenge, and I'm afraid that they're going to hurt their nuts.
I can't keep up with.
I'm worried about the women having to like be grazed by their fucking dicks. Again, Survivor, we're so sorry. We love the program, and I know you don't allow people to take their clothes off anymore.
Oh my God.
So I have looked into applying before. I've looked into applying. You are, I wonder what it would take. Like, let's Google it. Survivor. And then we'll get to Kim Kardashian.
I don't honestly think it's much. I think you just have to have a few minute video of not really just showing your personality now. Basically.
CBS Survivor casting. Oh, but what I was going to say before this was I was in your music video. This was when it was on tape, and I played the drums you had our cockatiel on your head.
I did.
No,
I did.
yes.
The umbrella cockatoo on our head, on my head.
And then my dad wore a pareo and
we all
played
had
guitar.
pareos on. And
Mhm.
Rocco was playing Dad was on the guitar and Rocco was on the keyboard.
And I was on the drums.
And I sang a song. I
remember the line. You went, well, first of all, you came to us with pages of a song. Can we record this? I wrote a song to audition for Survivor. And Dad's like, okay.
All three of you were like, yeah, let's do it.
I'll remember this forever. Hey, please, the producer's name was, and I don't know if it still is, Mark Burnett. You went, hey, Mark, open the door. If I can't get on 3, please get me on 4. And
oh my God. I wish we could find that. I know that it's a big, what were those DVDs? What are those?
I think it was on a friggin' tape.
It's on a tape. It's on a tape. What were those things? Those big, huge tapes shoved into the
VCR.
VCR, yeah. I wish we could find that. It's got to be in the storage unit somewhere.
Absolutely.
And find some old VCRs so we could play it. Or maybe we could just get it transferred to, I don't know, something we could watch it on. It's fucking hilarious.
Novak 220, can you call Gino oily eyes? Is this untoward?
Oily eyes. What does it mean?
I don't know. I don't know if I. Gino, is oily eyes untoward? Eugene?
What's that, baby?
Is oily eyes untoward?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Oh, somebody just asked me. They said, "Can you call Gino oily eyes?"
No, oily eyes is that's the opposite. Oily eyes goes all the way back in hot water with Aaron Berg, and I got raped in prison when we went to Rikers, and some guy named Carnad called me oily eyes and raped me.
What do you mean oily eyes?
And raped you?
Yeah, raped me. It's a classic scene. I can find it for you.
Okay, well, it says, "Can you call Gino oily eyes?" But like oily eyes.
Like, oily eyes.
Oily eyes.
Yeah. It was a running bit. Hi, Mickey. It was a running bit.
Hi, Gino.
Before the world shut down, Aaron was doing shows. You can't make this shit up, Mickey, at Rikers Island.
Oh my
comics. And he's like, come do it. I'm like, no. But then on the show, we did a skit where we went, and I was in a cell, and I got raped by a guy named Carnad, and he kept saying, "Come back here, oily eyes."
Oh, okay.
Oily eyes. So whatever fan said that, I fucking loved him.
Novak 220.
Oh, Novak 220's old school.
He remembers the good old days.
Simpler time. Oily eyes.
Oily eyes. Counselor.
Flashbacks now. I love Novak. Love you.
I'm like, is this something? Is this some kind of? Is it some kind of slur? Like what? Oh, it's so interesting. I don't. Yeah, I guess he thinks he does have oily eyes. That's weird. But I did look into auditioning for Survivor CBS, and Jeff,
we're still looking for participants, definitely.
So, welcome to the Survivor casting website. Should we fill it out right now?
Sure.
Okay. It's going to take too long for this, but there's Jeff. There's Jeff. There's Boston Rob's lover, Jeff Probst. Welcome to the Survivor casting website. The time to apply for Survivor 49 and future seasons is now. We are actively casting, so please apply today if you want a chance to be on season 49. Super fans, first timers, and everyone in between, please apply now for a future season of Survivor. Okay, and then check out this video for tips on what makes this a successful application submission. View eligibility requirements. Okay, and then it just says, please review the facts and the terms for more detailed information. Okay, great job, Jeff.
So I want to try out 2 now.
I know. Let's country U.S.
I think we should both try out.
Yeah, we'll be like
I've definitely missed my window, but I don't care.
No, you would first name. Okay, can't put all that in. Next, I know, but can we just see the other requirements? This needs to be done in one sitting. Please make sure you have a picture of yourself, a standard video saved on your desktop so that you can add it. Okay, yeah, it's only 4 steps. I'm definitely gonna do it.
Okay.
Let's see what they give as a
right now. Are you gonna do it right now?
No, I can't do it right now. I don't want to dox myself. But this is what they want. So let's see. This is the casting tips video. You should share a video like this. All right, let's see.
I'm the casting director of Survivor. If you're watching this video, it means you are about to apply for our next couple seasons. And I'm excited to watch your
Take notes,
video,
mommy.
And that's what this
I am.
is about. I'm going to give you some advice on what we look for, some do's and don'ts on how to make a great audition video. And here we go. The first thing I will say is to actually make an audition video.
Okay.
You'd be surprised how many countless TikTok videos we get, or just a 15.
Boo. Okay, I get it. That makes sense.
Okay.
What a handsome gentleman. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's
videos,
cute.
someone working out or shooting a gun.
He doesn't want those.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What did he say?
Yeah.
Don't be working out or shooting a gun.
He said, it seems like it should be like common sense. Hey guys, you're auditioning for Survivor. Could you please not be working out or shooting a gun? Okay, God. Check and check. And check. I don't work out, and I surely do not shoot guns. So check and check.
Oh my God, that's funny. That's good that he's on there telling us, though.
I do love it. I just love that it only took 30 seconds into the video to tell people, hey guys, no more, please don't send us any more TikToks of you shooting guns. It's not
what we're looking for.
It's not what we're looking for.
Oh my God.
That's awesome. Okay, great. Anyway.
That doesn't help you whatsoever. If you're going to take the effort to fill out this application, do it right. We want to get to know who you are. We want to hear about your life. We want to see your facial expressions when you tell a story. That's what we're.
Okay, so I'll send this video. Hi, my name is Keanu C. Thompson. Here's a fun story for you. What's my best story, Micheline?
Well, we'll have to decide that. I don't know what your best story is.
When I was, I'm a comedian. I might tell a lot of stories of my misspent youth and silliness and social anxiety. When I was in preschool, I was so afraid of all of the other kids and just not fitting in that I buried myself in the sandbox at recess one day. And I thought, oh my gosh, now I won't have to feel so embarrassed that no one wanted to play with me or hang out with me. So I buried myself. Yeah, because they can't see me because I buried myself in the sandbox. And so then I thought I had gotten away. Yes, I did it. I did it today. No one talked to me. They probably couldn't see me. And then I walked into the classroom and my teacher laughed at me. She chuckled and she said, "Did someone bury you, Keanu?" And I went, I was covered forehead to toe in sand. And I said, "No." And then she cackled. And then all of the children sat down for story time. And she put newspapers down in the middle of the circle. And she had me. She said, "Keanu, come here." And I stood atop the newspapers. And she took a literal broom. And she brushed me off with the broom that she raked across the disgusting floor as all the children laughed.
They're going to laugh at you.
They're all going to laugh at you.
all gonna laugh at you. Okay, so let me interrupt you here. I think they're gonna want a more current story about yourself, not a child story.
Okay.
In my opinion.
All right. Well, then we'll do it again. And Chris Thompson, and I had a really short haircut. Yes, I did. And also I had a bowl haircut, Survivor. So
Yeah, I think they're gonna want a more current silly story, and you have plenty of those as well.
Sure. How about the fact that I host a podcast called Keanu Cast and my mother is my co-host? How about that? Just refer to that for any of my stories. I'm married to a 56-year-old man.
They just want to know. Yeah, they want to know your personality. I think you look so good. I mean, they're gonna definitely.
It's true. I look great in a bikini. I really do. And especially with spray tan. Oh, I'm your perfect candidate.
You do.
How did you come to casting? We got sidetracked, Aaron. I've always wanted to be on Survivor, much like my mother. So we're just like, we're making a makeshift video.
Do you remember a couple of years ago? I was sitting out in the sun, okay, and I said, "Come on, you want to do something fun?"
Yeah.
And you took your phone, and I was trying to make a casting call. I'm so fucking stupid.
Oh my God!
We did it a couple times. Hi.
I made you stand up with the hose too, like the spritzing hose.
I went, no fucking way we're sending these in.
And I told you to be like this. and then be like this. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I was just sunning myself. But then you always devolve into, and here's my address and all my personal information. And I like to have a fun time. And I'm a really fun, easygoing kind of gal.
Because I'm fake then. I'm just acting fake. Where now, I think now that I've been on the podcast for a while, I've learned how to speak in front of a camera and some people. So, I mean, I'm more comfortable with myself. That was so ridiculous.
It was really great. I probably still have it somewhere. You're like, yeah.
Kill me, really.
Oh, hey.
Stop it.
I didn't see you there. I was just sunning myself. Anyway,
I did.
That's what I
came
wanted.
In the house and I came in the house and I said, "You want to do something fun?" She said, "Okay."
Sure.
Oh my God.
All right, so I'll have to come up with a more current story. But yeah,
current story. Yeah, current story.
No, Mom,
I think they want it short and snappy.
Right. So right now, Mom, this is our audition tape. So anything that comes to mind, this is what I'm going to send them. So I already told the sandbox story. They already know that we've tried to audition before, and that you sun yourself in your on your front porch, and your idea of a good time is auditioning for Survivor.
That's my idea of a good time. I don't know. It just seems so silly. And
Aaron James says, and everyone on the internet can come on over.
Come on over. Let's have a good time. That's me. I'm leaving. I'm not having fun anymore.
You never said that in your life.
Always.
You never want a good time to end. Okay, so let's see what this gentleman has to say. Okay, here we go. Casting tips.
You're going to take the effort to fill out this application. Do it right. We want to get to know who you are. We want to hear about your life. We want to see your facial expressions when you tell a story. Ooh. That's what we're looking for, okay? We're looking for authenticity. We're looking to find people that we will basically become emotionally invested in. So by filming a really quick TikTok video, it's pointless, okay?
Yeah.
My team, we're scouring all the submissions. We watch every single one. And when we see a video that doesn't really tell us anything about yourself,
yeah,
we might skip it and just go to the next one, to be honest, unless we see like a glimmer of something in there that we find interesting about your bio or what you do for a living or where you're from. We might call you. But
all right, perfect. So, Mom, let's work on our glimmer now. Mom, glimmer. This is our audition tape. I'm going to send this to them.
Shine, little glowworm, glimmer, glimmer.
Shine, little glowworm,
glimmer, glimmer.
Here's our glimmer. We want to be there so badly.
We want to be on Survivor.
Yes, exactly. Shine, little glowworm,
glimmer, glimmer.
Do you want to hear us sing Frank Mills? We'll sing it now.
I'm a boy. It's called Frank Mills.
1, 2, and 3.
I'm a boy called
Frank Mills. On September.
I don't think these people want to hear it on our show again.
Mom, you cannot have any doubt in yourself. Okay. Right here in front
of the Waverly, but unfortunately,
Survivor lost our address. We did good. Okay, great. Back to him.
So fun.
But if you want to give yourself the best chance possible of getting a phone call, please film a real audition video. Okay. I feel like sometimes people get confused about the file size, and you do potentially film a real audition video.
You don't need to hear anything of that. Let's go to the middle.
Great storytellers. And it's all in the detail. So throughout your video, you have to be really detailed and descriptive about what you're talking about. So if you're talking about your life and all the ups and downs you've gotten over, or the obstacles you've overcome.
Okay, Mom. 1, 2, and 3. Tell a story about your life.
I can't.
What do you mean?
I can't just be put on the spot like that.
Or maybe sing the sisters song. Good idea.
I could talk about it. I could talk about my life spontaneously, but when you do that, I'm a blank.
Cut this part out. If you're going on Survivor, you're going to have to be comfortable in front of a camera.
We can't send this in. We're on a live podcast.
No, I'm sending this in. I'm going to have
this in. We're on a live podcast.
This is our audition. We're telling stories. We're showing our personalities.
Oh, but don't you think we should do it separately? I mean, so I don't deter you from getting on, and do you know what I mean?
Micheline,
and
believe me, if this video got you on and not me, I would never be upset. Oh, maybe cry myself.
No, I didn't, or vice versa. I didn't mean that. I think you have more of a chance of getting on. I reverse that.
Flip it around, switch it and reverse it. How about this, Survivor? Check this out. If this doesn't show our personalities, I don't know what will.
They were never such devoted sisters. Okay. Mr. Lord.
I don't think they want something like that either. I think they just
what? You can't know. We were very authentic there. Ira and James, are you serious? My ex-girlfriend was on Survivor. This is her little profile scene from that season. Please send it our way.
Oh my God. She was on Survivor? Which one? I can't wait to see. Maybe we know her.
You dated Parvati? Lucky bastard.
My ex-girlfriend was on Survivor. This is her little profile scene.
Wow.
Oh, we have to see it. Can you set? How can we see it tonight?
He's probably going to send it to us. Anyway.
Okay, I can't wait to see it. We probably know her. That's exciting.
Definitely do. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right, so we have an in. We have an accord. She's my childhood friend before, since I was 7 years old. Oh my God. Message me her name. We'll look her up. Wow. Heroes versus Healers series. She really was on freaking Survivor.
Oh my God. Heroes versus Healers? Is that true?
Yes.
I don't remember Heroes and Healers. I don't remember
Heroes versus Healers. It's not. It's a newer season.
It is.
Ashley Nolan.
Okay, show us her picture.
I'm going to right now. Hang on.
I'm so excited. It's great. How far did she get on? I mean, did she?
We're gonna look up all that information. Oh my God, I remember her. Wow. How cool. Remember her, Mommy?
I don't see her. Where do I see her? I do remember her. Oh my God. Can you make it bigger? I need to see it bigger.
Heroes. It's Heroes, Healers, and Hustlers.
Oh my gosh. How far did she get on there?
Can't remember.
Survivor Day. I should have known better.
I don't know what this go away. She was blindsided in the latest episode of Survivor season 35, Heroes, Healers, and Hustlers.
Yeah, I do remember her.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I love this.
That is so cool. Okay, so she'll put it a good word with the higher ups.
Satellite Beaches, Ashley.
Oh, wait, you can't see what I'm looking at. Sorry.
No.
Oopsie doopsie.
Yeah, she's cute.
Ugh, she is cute.
I'm going to watch that season tomorrow just so I can see her.
Yes.
What was Hustlers? Hustlers?
It is Heroes versus Healers versus Hustlers.
Heroes, Healers, and Hustlers? That doesn't
yes. 35.
2020. Okay. Season 35.
Look at her go.
Oh, yeah. My gosh. On Survivor theme, Heroes versus Healers versus Hustlers. Wow.
She was honestly the best and should have won, but the veteran everyone knew was going to win. Oh. Huh.
What season is it? 35? I'm going to look that season up tomorrow and start watching it.
I know I watch. I know. Look, Mom. Look at the little guy in the background. That is oh God, we're gonna have to look this up. This little guy, remember him? Heroes, Healers, and Hustlers. This is the season, I think, where the Spy Shack. It's me.
Tony was on here?
Tony, what? Yes.
It was?
Oh, they get my Spy Shack? Yes. They said that it was down to her. And that guy, that was down to her, and that guy that won.
35 Survivor cast.
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
Healers.
Yeah, okay. Do we have the whole cast? Season, Survivor game contestants. That's funny. You think that was the one with the Spy Shack?
Oh, no. It's not. I know who it is, and you loved him. It's not. It's this guy. Sorry, spoiler alert. Look, I remember him wholeheartedly.
Oh, I remember him. Yes. I remember him. And he must have won, right? Did he win?
Yes.
I think he did. I've got the names of all of them on here right now.
Ben. Yeah. Okay. No, it's not Spy Shack guy. That's not it. Oh my God. Wow.
I remember him. Yeah, and I think he did win.
Yes, and she was right there. She was there down till the end, I think.
Was she? That's
Heroes,
exciting.
healers, and hustlers. Yes. Wow. How fucking interesting, Aaron. That is so fucking cool. 1 million Kiki bucks for you for that information.
So, Aaron, did you watch her on there? I mean,
I think he did. Yes.
You must have. How could you not if you know somebody on there? That's exciting.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
I know about it. There's Gary. I'm watching an old episode from today with the Family Matters beginning that showed me as libtardachi.
Libtardarachi.
Libtardarachi. Oh.
That's another character. It's so good.
We have Aaron, we have both seen the season. It's been a long time, but I'm going to rewatch it now.
I am. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I will put it right on tomorrow.
Oh my God. Okay. And tell her, please, if you have her number still, just please tell her to talk to the higher ups. We can tell good stories and we have glimmer in our eyes.
Tell her to talk to the higher ups. We have glimmer in our eyes.
We have plenty of glimmer in our eyes. Okay. Now, all right. It's been an hour and 43 minutes. I have to talk about this Kim Kardashian thing because it is absolutely insanity.
What's happening with her?
I love, as anyone knows, I love the Kardashians. Every once in a while, they make a stupid mistake. They're not bad people, but Kim, nobody ever thought she was going to be a lawyer, right? I mean, she took the baby bar, and she does do a lot of activism to get people that are imprisoned out of prison, which is great. To use her platform for such a purpose is
for people who are innocent or don't belong in for that long, or
right. Like people. It's a petty drug charge. Some people, like back in the day, would get 25 years or something. She is an activist getting people out of prison for that. So there was this man though. And I can't expect Kim Kardashian to control all of her social media. I'm sure she has people doing it for her. But she was working to try and get this man off of death row. And she accidentally, or her team did, posted a picture of a man not only not on death row, not in prison at all. So when Kim Kardashian posts a picture of, say it's like this, Micheline. Say Kim Kardashian posts a photo of you and goes, I'm getting this woman off of death row.
Like, why did she do that?
My mom's on death row. She made a fucking.
Why did she do that? It was a mistake.
It was a fucking mistake. It was a mistake. This man is just a family man living in New York who like just saw his photo like on social media like, wait, I'm on death row.
But why did she make such a huge mistake?
Her team just Googled this photo and I don't even understand it because he doesn't even have the same sort of name. They maybe look a little bit similar. But it's like if a woman was on death row and looked like you-ish, kind of, maybe.
And so now they're suing her because of defamation of character.
well, because you gave everyone a fright. It is very confusing.
Oh my God.
Like, my God,
they can settle and she'll give them money and
no, I can't shit on Kim Kardashian because she is doing great work with the, justice system. Who would have thunk it? But she actually is. But here's the article here. And this is it is funny because no one will hear it here. Kim Kardashian, wrong pick for death row inmate.
Oh my God. So is the top picture not the death row inmate, but the bottom one is?
The bottom one is the actual death row inmate, as far as I know.
How did they make such a fucking mistake?
I hope whomever did it on her team was fired post haste, because this man is just a family man. He's a project manager that lives in New York with a family. And all of a sudden, Kim Kardashian is posting that the man is on death row in Texas. These two people look nothing fucking alike. I don't know how this happened, but Kim Kardashian does great work in criminal justice reform. She does. I gotta hand it to her. But in trying to shed light on one important case, she mistakenly highlighted a guy who's got nothing to do with this.
That's weird.
The reality star flubbed Monday when she posted the wrong photo of death row inmate Ivan Cantu, accidentally uploading an image of Ivan A. Cantu. Okay, now I get what happened.
No, they have the same name. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, so now I actually, this is good information, because from the other articles I read, I couldn't figure out why the fuck she would do this or her team would get the mistake. But this is on the right here in the black and white. This is Ivan A. Cantu. Want to know why now I go by Keanu C. Thompson? You
Right.
never know when your
Right,
photo
you
is
never
going
know.
to show up show up somewhere. So TMZ spoke with Ivan about the social media mix-up, and the planner tells us that he learned of the error from his family. Understandably, he initially thought they were kidding, as it's his 60th birthday.
So they thought they were making a joke, or
Yeah, hey, by the way, congrats on getting off of death row from Kim. Like,
So what did the original Ivan Cantu do to get on death row?
I don't know. I need to look into it. If I were a better broadcaster, I guess I would have. But it was
kind of
just so
late tonight to
shocking.
start it.
I'm sure the article.
Because they
will
have
tell
time tonight.
We're sure this wasn't the birthday surprise he expected. In any case, Ivan says he understands that someone from Kim's team likely shared the incorrect image by mistake, although he wouldn't say no to an apology since his photo was sent out to Kim's 364 million followers.
Oh my god.
Oh, you should take a fucking
shit.
Yeah, I mean, yo, Ivan, we're sorry. We just, you obviously are not that man. And this is why it makes the team and Kim, and it also makes Kim look bad. It's like, if you care so much about these people that you're trying to, rehabilitate and save,
Probably better make
maybe you
sure
would know
who they are. Yeah.
and what they look like. Yes,
Right.
exactly. So, no harm, no foul. But like, that's what he told us anyway. Ivan A. Cantu posted this. To all my friends and family, I am not getting executed. I'm sorry. I don't know why I think this is funny to me. To all my friends and family, I am not getting executed. Some idiot who runs Kim Kardashian.
I'm sorry, my mind was wandering for a minute there.
Okay. To all my friends and family, I am not getting executed. Some idiot who runs Kim Kardashian's social media, I presume he meant, used my picture instead of Ivan Abner Cantu. There's Ivan Abner Cantu. Here's the family man just trying to live his life.
Maybe you know what? Maybe they're long lost. Maybe they're gonna have a reunion because they didn't even really know about each other.
Even if they were long lost cousins, or I mean, if the key word is lost. Wouldn't you know if one of your cousins were on death row for something?
Not if they're long lost cousins.
And you know what? Maybe you wouldn't want to know that cousin then. So who knows? And I do feel bad for. Obviously, she's trying to get this man exonerated because he's not. He's
gonna make
wrong.
she's gonna make the man that she mistakenly put up there. I mean, She's
Of
an
course.
upright citizen. She's going to make amends to him, and he might end up with a little dough.
Oh my God, I'm sure. It's a very bizarre accident.
Situation.
The Skims founder.
The actual death row inmate gets out, and this actual man can too. The other one gets some money.
Or, or they go and arrest him. They're like, you are supposed to be on death row. How dare you? They're like, wait, no.
Wait, no, please. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. The Skims founder has since taken down the mistaken post and replaced it with a local newspaper op-ed shedding light on the case.
They called her the Skims founder?
Oh, she is the Skims founder. You can't say Kim Kardashian over and over in an article. The Skims founder.
Skims founder.
Just because you hate Skims.
I do.
It's $1 billion industry.
The Skims founder. That just sounds funny to me.
The Skims founder. Yeah, it's like the poopy head founder. Whatever.
I mean, honestly, what man is going to even know what that means?
You'd be surprised. They make men's Skims too. They had Skims in every room at the Olympics for men and women.
Yeah, they must have. I must have got a bad batch from Nordstrom Rack.
Yeah, maybe they were like mismade Skims.
They were terrible.
Oh my God. That's neither here nor there.
Well, that's all I know about Skims. Okay,
I know, and I don't even have any pairs of Skims. I don't have any of the Skims line, but it's so goddamn expensive. But I would
that's why I bought them at Nordstrom Rack, and there was a whole big, huge rack of them.
Maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like they sell, that like store called like Oops Clothing.
Yeah,
it's like the ones that have like a weird thing or something.
Well, and it's kind of funny when I brought them back. The girl at the register said, "Yeah, a lot of these have been coming back."
Any fan of ours that would like to send me anything by Skims, I will gladly take it. I absolutely will. They just did a line with Dolce and Gabbana, for Christ's sake. But yeah, maybe it's just not. Maybe it just wasn't what the best that Nordstrom Rack had to offer, Micheline.
No, well, no, they were probably a bad batch, and that's why
maybe they were a bad batch.
Right, they were a bad batch.
The Skims founder has since taken down the mistaken post and replaced it with a local newspaper op-ed shedding light on this case. The mother of four has spoken out in support of the imprisoned Ivan, who is currently incarcerated in Texas on more than one occasion. Okay. Back in January, Kim shed light on Ivan's case, highlighting that the prisoner has always maintained his innocence in the 2000 murders of his cousin, James Mosqueda, and his cousin's fiance, Amy Kitchen. Okay. So maybe he's wrongfully fucking imprisoned. And that's the thing about Kim. Yeah. Wrongfully accused. That's the thing about Kim. That's the thing about death row. She obviously has the best people ever looking into it, and not only herself and them. So,
because mistakes are always made, right?
Yeah, and actually, this may be a happy mistake because, even though the poor guy, the family man from New York, his family was maybe in a panic, like, "Hey, Kim thought you were this guy on death row." Maybe it will shed more light on. It will skim more light.
Mistaken identity people on death row, right? Mistaken. Yeah. So
he is,
and maybe the family man Ivan and his family will get to go to meet the Kardashians, and they become like the best of friends. And
yes,
who knows what could come of it?
Free Skims for all. They're like, we hate these. Ew, these don't fit us at all. They're weird. He's like, what am I going to do with these? Also, did you get the man wrongfully accused, in quotations, off of death row yet? Like, why are we invited to dinner with you and Chris? Let's read a little more on. He is currently set to be executed on Wednesday after a prior execution date.
Oh my God. This
23.
Wednesday?
Wow. Was
Kinda
canceled
close.
amid an appeal. Oh my God. So obviously this is a very serious matter. Yeah, great. After we just fucking laughed. Okay, yeah. So this is important.
Laughing at the mistake. Okay.
Yeah. Kim is encouraging her followers to sign a petition that will encourage the district attorney to withdraw Ivan's execution date. Holy shit. Well, we're shedding light on it. And if he is wrongfully accused, if there's any doubt, you cannot put people. I don't really. I actually wholeheartedly don't believe in
the death penalty.
Death penalty.
Yeah. Keep them in jail for the rest of their lives if they're really a heinous criminal. But
yes,
because
and
death
to be
penalty
wrong.
Yeah, if somebody is put to death wrongly, that's wrong.
It's fucked up. Yeah. So praying for you, the real Ivan, you and your family, and hopefully, maybe this. You know, the Kardashians let God work in mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm.
If this didn't happen with her stupid mishap, maybe not as many people would be talking about it.
Yeah, would have been drawn to the attention wouldn't have been drawn to this plight for this man. So,
right. As they say, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder.
Yes.
And she does. So, you know.
Yep, absolutely. So, well, Keanu, I think I'm going to have to bid you adieu because I have to.
Absolutely. I'm going to wrap this up too, but I will let you go.
To get up early and teach an 8:15 class, so I'm feeling worn out.
I'm so sorry to have kept you for so long.
You didn't keep me for so long. I could have refused to come on, but I wanted to please you and our fans.
Yes, you could have refused to come on. I refuse
to come on. You know I will always come on unless I'm already in bed and I go, I'm in bed now.
Well, it's the reemergence of Bacchanal Thursday, and
I love that. I love that. It's going to be wonderful.
Micheline, where can the people find you other than the newest episode of Keanu Cast?
That's pretty much where they can find me, or just skipping along the Riverwalk and teaching classes, and I don't know, wherever.
On Board Tuesday. Yes.
On Board Tuesday. Yep.
Micheline,
absolutely.
Thank you for joining me. We love you wholeheartedly. We love you dearly. You are the best.
Thanks. Fun, Keanu.
I love you, Mommy. I'll talk to you later.
I love you too, Keanu. I love all y'all. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye. Isn't she adorable? She really is. So I have to audition for Survivor. I've always said, like, I've looked it up many a time, but I just don't have I need to do a really nice audition video. I have to. Oh my gosh. Believe me, Survivor was not on my list of things to talk about, but look, here we are. So we got to the meat of everything I wanted to talk about. Maybe we'll go through a little fashion of for anyone still watching, of the SAG Awards, or do we look at the Kevin Brennan a clip of him being pulled over, which I found quite entertaining. He's a very bizarre individual. Very bizarre individual. Also, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. And if you aren't listening to Keanu Cast wherever you find your podcasts, I don't know what you're doing with your life. And you really need to do that. Also, another thing is, all right, I'm going to save that for later. It's having to do with Eugene.
Yeah.
So do you think that that the video that you submitted has been selected?
I have no idea. I didn't hear anything.
Well, this is kind of odd. You tell me what you think. Novak, angry old man. He's not. I locked him out on accident, and he's
Again.
okay. I haven't done that in a long time. All right, oily eyes.
Once is more than enough.
Oily eyes. I was terrified.
Of what?
Being burgled.
Stop it. Please stop it. I'm trying to forget it.
Come give me a kiss. I'm wrapping it up. I'm choosing one more topic to talk about.
I'm looking for this thing on my email now. I want to see if they got back to me about it.
Well, what he's looking for is, so I guess without my own knowledge, I don't know if you guys know, but there's a cat that lives with us that is the devil.
That was
Good morning, Kitty. Oh my God.
apartment.
She was here first, and she's getting attacked.
And I hope you don't mind. I brought in that trash, that bag. I brought the bag back in because she likes lying on it by the heater. Okay, is that cool?
Why are you being sassy
Or
with
should I
me?
put it in the fridge with all the empty White Claw boxes? Because that's where we keep the stuff when we don't throw it out.
It isn't fair. With all the empty White Claw boxes. Now he's coming at me. Now he's coming at me for my White Claw intake. You
By the
spilled
way, I
it.
got a new DocuSign from. No, you just always leave the empty boxes in there. You don't mind throwing the trash bag. You don't mind. I see you. I'm right here. I can see you. Just saying, you don't mind throwing out the bag that the cat likes, but you don't throw out the empty boxes. That's not a fair statement.
No.
All right.
Okay, sorry. Fine. She can have the boxes too. Let her rip them to shreds with her
doesn't want the boxes.
with her pincer
Sending me
teeth.
I don't even know what they're sending me now, babe.
I already filled out my DocuSign. Anyway, Eugene sent a video to America's Funniest Home Videos of a compilation of Six the cat, who lives with us.
Good morning, Kitty. Oh my God.
But, basically attacking me.
No, it says it's completed. Is all.
And she, hates me, and she,
been
will.
very nice.
She attacks in the night. She lies in wait. And thank God from my scars on my hands are healing because she has decided to be a touch nicer to me. But he sent it to America's Funniest Home Videos, and I think we've been selected as every time I've played the clip of that he sent, I kept getting email after email. It was like 6 emails that the videos on YouTube where I played said clip were now the clip was owned by America's Funniest Home Videos. So great job, Eugene.
It was Rocky's idea, Rocky Pantazzi.
I mean, I don't know if they don't use it, then I'm going to have to speak to the higher ups. But you may be. I didn't know that America's Funniest Home Videos even still existed.
I
but
didn't either.
It may be. Maybe we've been selected. Do you want to hear the email, Eugene?
What'd you get? Yeah.
It says this. Bing, bing, bing. And I got like 6 of these. It's like it doesn't affect your channel, but it's owned by another person now, and the other person is AFV submission compilation videos of vicious cat at home that attacks the owners.
That's not what I sent them.
Well, right there, it's probably a compilation. So now they own my compilation
It's a
video.
video, but the last I had the hot water guy had the cat knocking the thing out of Bronson's hand.
The content owners are Vin de Bona Productions. It doesn't do anything to my channel. It's not like a huge deal. I don't think these are old videos. I just was like, why are they raking through? So I think that's a sign that we may have to start watching America's Funniest Home Videos and see if we've been included in a compilation.
I'm not gonna. Think you better tell me shit this the money.
Do you make money over it?
$1,000 for the best cat
$100,000 for the best cat video.
$10,000. I don't know what Rocky said, but he said you should send the cat video, and so I did.
Cool. Oh my gosh, I think we've been selected.
I think the second you sign the paper like ours now, whether they use it or not.
No, and I didn't even sign the paper yet.
You did. I got the document signed back from your signature.
Just now, after they started sifting through my videos and taking the cat video. What? Don't be a negative, Nancy.
I'm not being negative. I just don't know. I don't know enough to venture a statement on it. You know what I mean, baby?
We could have $100,000 because of the devil cat. Will you come here and give me a kiss, and then I'll wrap this up? I would love a kiss. Thank you.
Mwah.
Why do you smell like whiskey?
Because you spilled it all over me. Is there an America's Funniest Home Video for
a wife shutting the fuck up?
I wish I weren't laughing.
That was so clever.
How dare you?
For a wife shutting the fuck up.
I'm ex-wife.
I'm so clever.
Ex-wife.
I mean, what if I don't want to live the way you live? Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this.
Yes. 6 sold out. She didn't think he got a good night, Gino. Good night, also Jones. You and Gino will win the 6 video for sure. Diane, thank you. I think we're going to win. There would be no reason they would be sifting through my YouTube to claim that video. I'm so excited about this now. It's a cause for cheers. Chindan, everyone. We're going to win. We're going to win. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to everyone here. I love Bacchanal Thursday. I really do. 1 million Kiki bucks for anybody that could possibly still be here right now.
You gave 5 memberships?
Yes.
I love that, dude.
I know, right in the beginning. Yes, thank you for the gifted memberships. That really does mean a lot. Very sweet of you. Okay, let's see. Yeah. It makes me want to, I know Courtney's streaming. I want to see what she's up to almost. Should I see what she's up to?
Keanu, did you see the video of Brennan, the body cam footage?
I was going to play that as well.
Play it.
Yeah.
Keanu.
I know. It's insane.
Did you hear me laughing in there a few minutes ago? Hey, MAGA, we're all MAGA. Say what you want about him. And when it's
MAGA, we're all MAGA.
Like we've always, and I'm not saying like we're the only ones to say this, but it's like he's genuine. Like he's not fucking around. He's like insane.
So
because that's terrible, and it's on the.
That's terrible.
The cop keeps saying, "Why are you talking this nonsense?"
He's like, "Why are you being weird? You were just speeding. Like, why are you being weird?"
MAGA, come on, we're all MAGA. Let's go.
So,
I'm in a hurry. What do you think I'm in a hurry, tough guy?
He's like, "Why are you acting this way?" The poor cop goes like, "What are you acting like this for?" Okay, so
by the way, the cop definitely gave him 4 the same ticket, and I don't mean it in a mean way. It's like the cop did everything he could to be an asshole to him within the law. He's like, "All right, fight the tickets," in which I bet he'll beat them all and get it reduced to 1.
Oh, well, sure, but like, let's
But that just shows the cop he got to the cop. He's like, this motherfucker. I'll give you 4 fucking tickets and you'll have to.
Well, let me. There. I don't know if you guys can hear Eugene or not, but
They're not missing anything.
Well, right. So why don't you just talk at me some more so that they can't hear you? I hear what you're saying. Let me go ahead. I missed the first hour plus, but I'm glad I saw your stream live to tune in. I'm so glad, Aaron. Thank you. And also, Aaron James is just the best. And also,
I know him from your chat. I don't know him.
He had an ex that was on.
Chin down, Aaron.
He says chin down. He had an ex that was on Survivor. Yes. And he's gonna have her put a good word in with the higher ups for me.
She's a crazy bitch, right, Aaron? Aaron, you can tell me. Crazy? Oh, hi.
I'm going
Chin
on,
down, Aaron.
I'm going on Survivor, and then you don't have to worry about being locked out.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to worry about being locked. Oh, the guy's gonna come to our house and triple bolt the door.
You did have your car ransacked.
No, I left it unlocked and they took nothing.
That's what
they annoyed me less than you did just now.
Don't wink at me.
Was
Get
I
out!
winking?
Get out!
I might have just been having a stroke. Either way.
God forbid, a lady by herself who's been domestically abused before, and her husband's car got ransacked. God forbid she put the chain link lock on.
No.
Well, what would you call it?
Nothing.
Not ransacked?
I would call it nothing that would make you lock this apartment a street over from it.
It was a street over? I don't know where you park your car.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
He's gay. But to the lady of the hour, this was also on my list. You know him. You love him.
Anyone have Keanu's mom's number?
This sort of record, this is the best time I've ever had in my life.
It's my best time too, Kevin.
Oh,
Kevin Brennan, if you don't know him, is the less successful older brother, former comedian, gentleman. He's the less successful older brother of comedian Neil Brennan. Neil and him do not get along very well because Neil is probably just fed up with his nonsense. Kevin Brennan has known Eugene and I for quite some time, and he is a polarizing character, just a polarizing character. And this is just very funny dash cam footage of him getting pulled over on his way home from Atlantic City. And I gotta say, nobody ever said Kevin Brennan wasn't funny. He is a ridiculous human being. Is this something for the call-in number? Okay, you can have the call-in number if anybody wants to call in. But this ain't gonna go on too much longer, ladies and gents. But I don't mind putting that up. Banners. Hmm? Go ahead if you feel like it. Okay, so yes, Kevin Brennan gets pulled over on his way home from Atlantic City, and he just Kevin Brennan's himself. I can't imagine what was going through his mind, because it's like, and there's a recording where he records exactly what was happening as well. So I don't know for whose benefit it is, but it's nonetheless absolutely hilarious. Not after that kiss. The stream is ending soon. Was it a good kiss or a gross kiss? All right, Kevin Brennan, ladies and gentlemen. Body cam footage. Or no, not body cam. Dash cam footage of Kevin Brennan being pulled over. And I know that sounds completely and utterly boring. But somehow, because it's Kevin Brennan, it is not. It's the furthest thing from boring. It's an absolute Bacchanal. And it is Bacchanal Thursday. So thank you to the Fat Onion. Nobody likes onions for this footage. Let's take a look. Sound? Is there sound? Yep. Kevin Brennan, traffic stop, New Jersey Turnpike. Thank you again. Nobody likes onions for this footage that you are gracing us with.
Did he find it?
Who knows?
I was watching Carlos Danger, that fucking hack loser, watch it. He's another piece of shit.
A loving kiss. Aww. It was a loving kiss.
What was?
He said, not after that kiss, this stream will be ending soon. I said, was it gross?
36.
Why are you pulling me over?
A Black 4 Explorer, unknown 1.2.
For reference, this is him. You know him. I play him all the time. There he is.
Micheline.
So he gets pulled over in a complete like routine. Hey, you're speeding. It's just a traffic violation. Hey, buddy, you're speeding. But Kevin, not Kevin, he wants to make something of this.
2020. Here comes 661.
Hey, Jersey State Police, you got your license registration? The reason that I'm stopping you is you're speeding 78 and 55. Huh?
Says it twice. That's terrible. It's so
The reason I'm stopping you here on this highway is you're speeding 78 into 55. He goes, that's terrible. What?
Terrible.
Cop goes? He goes, that's terrible. He's just the number one son.
That is terrible. Why are you doing that? You're in a hurry?
In a hurry. Kidding me.
He goes, you're in a hurry? Yeah, I'm in a hurry. Doesn't that make sense? When you get pulled over, you go like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was speeding. I was on my way to, I thought it was a gig of mine. Come to find out they wanted Neil instead. Yeah. I was on my way to, try and get some of Neil Brennan's followers, and I had to go in a hurry because I'm less successful than him. And then the cop would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, I was in a hurry. And the fact that, and Kevin Brennan also recorded this too. He started recording it and put it in the cup holder. So we've heard that as well. Which makes me go like, Kevin's like, I need to talk about this on my show. I'll eat the ticket. Because the man does make a fucking killer living off of his show, Misery Loves Company. I mean,
never heard of it.
He really does. So he's like, if this is something for me to talk about on the show, I guess I'll act as in my brain, I think that he's thinking this. I'll act as obnoxious as possible. I'll record it. Then I'll get the Fat Onion somebody will pay for this dash cam footage. They'll post it. And then it'll all be bedlam. We're talking about it right now. So yeah, because this is not a way any like normal human being would react to just like somebody pulling them over for speeding. license registration. Here you go. I'm so sorry. If you're a chick, you start crying. If you're in the South, you put your Southern accent on. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm just 5 minutes from my mama's house. Not Kevin, no. Oh, it's terrible. I'm in a hurry. It's complete fodder for his show. I mean, or else then, I mean, I can't imagine. He's smarter than to drive fucking wasted or something. I don't even think he's that big of a drinker. So it's definitely like, oh, I know what to do. He is a professional at starting muck and fights with people. And God bless him. God bless him. Because this is fun. We'll go back a little.
You're in a hurry?
That makes sense. I'm in a hurry.
Okay. Huh?
He goes, MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. Let's fucking go.
MAGA.
Like, why bring that up? Now the cop is going to go, why are you talking crazy? Like, I just pulled you over a speeding ticket. I don't understand it.
What's wrong with you? Why are you talking all this nonsense? Can I have your registration, please?
That's my favorite line. He goes, what's wrong with you? What? And again, this is a almost 70-year-old man. This man goes like, oh, the cops are just like, oh, this will be easy. Man didn't know he was speeding. Look at it.
Anyway, have Keanu's mom's number?
The cop is gobsmacked. He goes, what? What's wrong with you? Why are you talking all of this nonsense? I'll tell you why, copper. Because Neil Brennan is my brother and he hates me. And also, the Onion and the Dabbleverse and Universe Provides. Am I right?
Gino is genuinely hilarious.
And then the cop's like, I put him in a padded room. We don't understand. It's too good. It's too good. Really, very, very fun time. Still not over. Sorry, just didn't do it right. Here you go.
What's wrong with you? Why are you talking all this nonsense? Can I have your registration, please? You're spewing a whole bunch of nonsense right now.
Talking your language.
It's not your language.
My language?
Yes.
Who are you? Why are you talking to me like that?
You have my license.
Why would you talk to me with such an attitude and saying some nonsense? How are we?
You're all moderate up.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. What does that mean?
You're a tough guy. You're a cop. You got the gun. You got the lights. You're scared me. I'm scared. I'm petrified. Give me the ticket. Let's fucking.
Kevin's like, he is absolutely, but this is, I mean, it's gold. This is absolutely, completely bizarre. This is this old white man going like, MAGA, 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 MAGA. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess if it were, I think the cop is just confused. Yes, because of course cops get like a bad rep, and like it's a very kind of odd time in this country. But it's like, what is this old white man doing? Is he an activist? Is he like what? I don't understand it. The cop's just fucking confused. It almost does seem like, have you had a couple too many, Kevin? I don't know. But like, I mean, his concerns, I guess. if he were literally anyone else, I guess they would be. I mean, you just don't talk to the police like that. But I get he's trying to make some kind of strange social comment, I guess. That's one way to make a cop move on. Just make them very confused. Actually, Aaron, that's a very good point. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Kevin is either a genius or a complete lunatic. And that goes for every part of his life. If you want to make a cop confused, when I learned this when I played Sarah Norman Lee.
Keanu, I'm interrupting you to say, how did I just see the quid pro quo and technical bug?
That's the last thing I'm going to play on here.
Oh
I will play it. It's so good. But when I in high school, I won Best Actress in the state for Children of a Lesser God. And to learn sign language, we would go to deaf bowling and we would go to deaf events. Like we would meet them in the food court in the mall and like practice sign language. And the lady teaching us sign language, she was like, do you want to know how to get out of a ticket? If you just act deaf and like you can't hear the cop at all, they'll be like, okay, all right, continue on your way. Like, and be like, how dare I can't. I want what? No, right. You could. So I think Kevin Brennan is doing the deaf method of getting out of a speeding ticket. Just confuse them. Be like, all right, buddy, I don't know. You don't seem drunk. You're just acting fucking weird. And I don't have time for this. Just please slow down. Yeah, but honestly, yeah, what do you do? It's like Kevin Brennan and deaf people. You get out of a speeding ticket every time. If you can't speak sign language,
I'm laughing at quid pro quo technical bug. I'm not gonna make it.
Like, right, if a cop would be like, all right, anyway, go ahead. Kevin Brennan's method is like, what? MAGA, MAGA, MAGA? Tough guy? Huh? Do you know my brother Neil? Like, why are you acting crazy? All right, here's your ticket. I'll let you go. Just please stop acting crazy. I love it. I love it. Kevin.
Go. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'll be right back. Good. Okay. Hurry. I'm in a hurry.
Good, please. I'm in a hurry. Very good point, Aaron. He balanced it between confusion, but not being suspect of any crime or give any probable cause. Yeah, he doesn't seem drunk. He just seems insane and old.
Seems.
Yeah, seems, Gino says. Right. He should have just, done this.
Micheline.
I would give anything to go back in time and have Kevin Brennan just do that. Do you know why I pulled you over? Hi, sir. Do you know why I pulled you over? Actually,
Micheline. Would anyone have Keanu's mom's number?
They'd be like, all right, I won't even give you a ticket. Just go. It's fine. What the fuck are you talking about? That would be great. Red face maniac. I know. It's true. It's wild. It's wild. Kevin. What kind of a car is this, I wonder? just like a casual, fun little SUV. So he's writing him up his ticket. So
A few minutes later.
Oh, SpongeBob. Who likes to be pulled over on the highway? No one. Terrifying. Oh, here he comes. Poor cop. Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's your documents, and here's your 4 summonses. Oh, speeding, careless driving, traveling in the left lane, and failing to obey the turnpike signs. Here you go. That's the turnpike sign. Contact the court if you have any questions.
Okay, so his tactic did not work. This cop could have just given him erase everything I said. This cop could have just given him a fucking speeding ticket. But he said, hi, here, weirdo. Here's your 4 tickets. He should have gone with the Micheline thing. My God.
Bottom, there's the speed limit signs. You have a nice day, okay?
Oh, what's
you
your
need
name?
to slow it down. Trooper Canfield, badge number 8564, also at the bottom of every ticket. Okay? You have a nice day. I'm not answering any more of your nonsensical questions. I don't have to answer that question.
Come on,
You have
you're a tough guy.
Yeah, you have a nice day, tough guy.
Tough
Okay.
guy, bitch.
Have a good one.
Anytime, any place. Let's meet up.
You have a good one.
Let's meet up when you don't have your gun. When
You
you're
have a good
tough
one.
guy, right, bitch?
You have a good one.
You're a bitch.
He is.
Was the cop even laughing at the answer?
The cop's just like, I don't know what to do with you. You're a strange old man. Here's your 4 tickets now. Just slow down, okay? What? Let's meet up when you don't have your gun. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Honestly, how didn't he get a fucking field sobriety test over this? God. Actually, okay, it worked out in one way. The cop's like, I'm just going to write him every single thing I saw him doing on the road, and then I'm getting the fuck out of here because this man is deranged. So maybe it worked in some kind of way. You're a bitch. Tough guy? Yeah, tough guy. You also have to realize, too, Kevin posted his own video of this. He recorded the whole thing, put the phone in his cup holder. And so I suppose it's for the benefit of his show. Imagine if he was like, I talk like this for the benefit of my show. He's like, show? Put him in a padded room. Oh my God, it's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah, you have a good one, okay?
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, you have a nice one, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go speed right now. You're gonna catch me again?
Absolutely. You have a nice day.
He said, Eugene, he said, I'm going to go speed right now. You going to catch me?
Yeah, without a doubt. What he say? Yeah, without a doubt.
My buddy Brett got not an underage drinking ticket, but he hit his head when we were in the mountains. And we were all underage except for 2 of us. And Brett was dancing, and he had a lot of gin. He was an idiot and a terrible dancer. And because we didn't want him to be harmed, obviously, called the hospital. And then the police showed up. We all got underage drinking tickets. This is years ago, as I am 32. But the cops took Brett to the hospital, and then they bandaged up his head. And then he was sitting in the back of the cop car because the cops brought him back to the cabin. And he was going, I'm going to have some more gin when we get back. Like, this is Kevin Brennan. I'm going to go in speed now. You going to stop me? Tough guy? It works when you act insane. You know what Micheline always told me? You know Micheline. You know her. You love her. She was just here. Kevin loves her.
Micheline.
She goes, anybody ever touches you? Also, she always thinks someone is touching me or, whatever. And when I was a kid or anything, she goes, act fucking crazy. If you act crazy, somebody's trying to grape you, act fucking crazy. And then they'll run away. I mean, it's good advice. This is the Kevin Brennan method. Yes, did he get 4 tickets, but he got out of, I don't know. Do I think Kevin Brennan was drunk? I don't know, but God was like, just go. Kevin threatened him essentially. But since he's acting fucking insane, cops like, I don't know what to do with this old man. Just go, you dick. Awesome.
I'm not answering any more of your nonsensical questions. I don't have to answer that question.
Come on, you're a tough guy.
Yeah, you have a nice day, tough guy.
Tough guy, bitch.
Have a good one.
Anytime, any place. Let's meet up.
You have a good one.
Let's meet up when you don't have your gun. When
You
you're
have
the
a good
tough
one.
guy, right, bitch?
You have a good one.
You're a bitch.
Yeah, you have a good one, okay?
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, you have a nice one, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go
Okay.
speed right now. You gonna catch me again?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, tough guy. You're a tough guy.
Cop's like, oh, what?
You're gonna like the way you look.
Thank you, Nobody Likes Onions, for that wonderful dash cam footage clip. Wow, what a hilarious and ridiculous situation. Kevin Brennan, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta, whether you love him or hate him, you got to admit he's quite entertaining. That's for sure. And thank you to all the police officers that deal with feeble, strange men with live stream shows.
I went like this. Ah! I'm serious.
Oh my God. Yelling at all kinds of insults. And this is interesting. I've had some unique experiences. Met a guy named Billy. He constantly verbally abused the officer on duty, yelling all kinds of insults. Like, you ain't got nothing without that badge, bitch. Yeah, some people have some fucking gall and nerve. Like, oh my God, I could never. All I could do when I'm pulled over is like, I'm just 2 blocks from my mama's house. Like, and normally it gets me out of it, but Jesus. You're nothing without that gun. What if I went, you're nothing without that gun, are you? Are you, copper? No, I don't think that would work either. They'd be like, you are drunk, madam. Wild. I'm playing a video while I pee, and then I have to play the clip of Quid Pro with Bill Schultz. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a marvelous Bacchanal Thursday, and we are out. If you haven't liked yet, like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you aren't listening to Keanu Cast wherever you find your podcasts, how dare you? Newest episode 19 out now. Watch this while I pee, and then we'll play something funny, and then we're leaving. Gino's laughing already. Oh, we didn't get to fashion, but that's okay. All right, maybe we'll do 2 things. Bing, 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 da da da, ba bum, bing, bing, go bit, ba doo, doo doo, 19 not, 11 t, 12. This video never gets old. Come on. Here we go. This never gets old. I'm just gonna do it.
One more. Bird control, Ho Chi Minh, Richard Nixon back again. Moonshot, Woodstock,
Watergate, Buckruff, Bacon, Reagan, Palestine, terror of the air. Ayatollahs in Iran, Russians in Afghanistan, Wheel of Fortune, Sally Ride, heavy metal suicide, foreign jets, homicide, AIDS,
Stop the music.
Start the fire.
Quick pee. Anyway, okay. I just have to shout out before we leave. I didn't realize also it's 2:30. I got to start Bacchanal Thursday a bit earlier. I was trying not to step on the toes of in hot water hockey show. And then also I'm a late person. So if I just do Bacchanal Thursday, 10 p.m. on Thursdays, I think that we should all be fine. And yes, Courtney is also probably still streaming. And when you are done here, if you are still here, go on over to her. And if you are not watching In Hot Water on Rumble, watch it. I'm the booth gal. And we have so much fun doing it. We really do. We really, really, truly do. Let's see. Is Courtney still broadcasting? So when you are done here, then go there. Absolutely. Bing, 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 bing. Yes, she is. Okay, good. And I'm sure she will be going late into the night as she is. If you are on Eastern time, it is late here. But she is not on Eastern time, so she has the stamina and the joie de vivre and the wherewithal to keep on keeping on. Yes. But this has been a marvelous Bacchanal Thursday. First one back in a while. And we will be doing this every Thursday. From now on for the rest of life. And if you get pulled over, just act like a crazy man like Kevin. Just start screaming about your brother Neil and call the officer a tough guy, and then you too can speed away with some content. Right. You are, Harry. Okay. Oh my God. All right. One more thing before that. My new dog, I have to show this or I'll never get to it. As you know, we just got Jim Ham. I was in South Carolina to take care and scoop up the new dog with my dad. And his name is Jim Ham, and he couldn't be cuter. And then my dad went to Vegas, and then I house sat for him and got Jim Ham accustomed to the home and my other dog Harlem, and they're having a rebel rousing time. Jim Ham is so sweet, and he's a little bub, but he's a fatty, and he has like a little bit of a lazy eye, and it's adorable. But my dad and I did notice something. There were these giant birds sitting on atop the house when he got back. And what I learned is, we're like, oh fuck, these are like hawks casing the fucking place to try and scoop up little Jim Ham. He's about this big. And he's fat, but he's still a little baby. So, tell me if you think I need to send this to my dad. I learned about this from my brother because, I just couldn't fucking believe it. That this happens. People's doggies get scooped up by birds and carried into the air and I suppose eaten. So this is what my brother sent me, and this is not Jim Ham. This is some other weird dog. But this is what they give you in like Texas if your dog is small. I think the government gives it to you. And then it stops predators from coming. So tell me if you think this is necessary or if I should just let it go. Should I get Jim Ham one of these? It seems like a lot just to let him go and play in the backyard, but any precaution? I don't know. What's worse? Embarrassing your poor dog in this getup, or letting him be carried away by a pterodactyl? Some company makes these. Obviously, there's a need for them. Oh, no, now what? Jim can't go out there till he's bigger. I'm worried now. I know, and he normally is out there with his older brother. And my dad, obviously, who's a human. But fuck. Maybe, no, you guys are scaring me. Maybe I do need to get him one of these. What's the thing? It's some kind of vest. Jim can wear it. I'm going to buy one for Kevin Brennan, too, to wear for when he gets pulled over next time. Anyway, that was just a part of my life I thought I would share with you. And I think I will share. I think I will buy one and send it to Tom. Because, God, what's worse? Embarrassing. The dog might be embarrassed for a moment. But imagine the trauma of having, for the dog and for you, of having the little dog lifted up into the air and potentially eaten by a predator, a flying predator. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Last thing. This was my favorite one. Chris Thompson, thank you for the $2. $109 on Amazon. They're $109. They're $109. Well, it's worth every penny. You know what else is worth every penny? Anyone still here, especially you, Chris Thompson, 1 million KG bucks. That's wild. I'm going to show you the clip from my favorite part of this past In Hot Water from Wednesday. We had the incomparable Bill Schultz on, and he came up with this character. He accidentally, instead of quid pro quo, said quid. It's a fucking boy run media phrase because it's very difficult to say. Quid pro quo. He accidentally said quid pro quo, and a new character was born. So I would just like to highlight that and tell you all about it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that has been look what somebody did to us, Gino. Did you see somebody, Shane? If you're not subscribed to these two, then you're missing out.
I retweeted it.
And Gino and Kiki are pretty good. It's me in a bikini, and then it's Gino with obviously on someone else's body, balls out. But I have to show you because I want to highlight how fun and great this show has been. So without further ado, Bill Schultz, who's also on our podcast, A Network, Morning with Bill and Joe. You must tune into them if you haven't. This is Prid. The birth of Quid.
This little prank he did has caused them a world of trouble. I wonder if they've sniffed him out and fired him yet, because he's obviously, this little prank he did has caused them a world of trouble, particularly when they want certain quid pro quo stuff from
quid pro quo. If you don't know what quid pro quo is, it's if I give you something, what do you have to give me back, Bill?
A bird. You say crow.
I say racist.
Crow.
Racist.
Quid.
At any rate, quid pro quo means he's not had enough liquor. I can't believe I
That's a
said.
great character for you to have now. We gotta get a quid pro. I gotta talk to Vibe and quid pro crow.
You don't get it. So getting back to, you said it. So get back to what you were saying. So you're saying that I think the quid pro quo, it's never not.
Oh, now you give me something I want.
You have just. You killed my wife. You killed my wife.
If you don't understand, he was talking like a crow. And he said, now you give me something I want. It's too good. It's just too good. Oh.
Wife, you
Yes,
just
now you give me something I want.
I don't think you know what quid pro quo works.
Maddie, I know part done. Remember I used to do this, Maddie. We can leave. Maddie, we can go. We can just go to this. Let's go. There's a Philly bar on 92nd called I can't even remember what it's called. I was.
Have you seen Wicked yet? One of the characters scares me.
You happy with yourself?
I could watch it.
But again, you have to give me something.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
It's stupid.
It's a fake piss.
It's
a fake piss.
He's the dummy. He's the dummy that said quid pro quo, and it's like you set yourself up. All right, we get it. We get it.
I'm okay with Tin Man, but not that other character.
See, because the crows went after the scarecrow.
Yeah, crows don't like them because they're scarecrows.
You got Bill Schultz.
No, he couldn't scare crows, remember?
Yeah, he was very bad at it.
He was very bad. I just want to point this out. You said it. It's a.
I wish I could point.
I'm done.
I'm a crow.
You can point with your wings.
Not really. I don't have a finger.
It's not good.
I've been really workshopping the crow impression, by the way. Does it feel like you're there?
No, here's the thing. You haven't been. Because you said quid pro quo like an idiot 7 minutes ago.
The whiskey has already hit me, and I mispronounced it, but now we have a fun character that we can do for until it really annoys
You got the boss break from gay bitches. Now, as I was saying, with the quid pro quo, I'm not going to stop saying.
What are they going to do for you after you gave them the t-shirt? That's how it works. Oh.
Are you happy? Your friend Keanu downloaded a crow sound.
He did.
That's my mom.
They're actually geese, but it's all I could find in a pinch. It was.
Close enough.
You know, they say Van Gogh's last painting was wheat field with crows.
He didn't sell it during his lifetime. Not very much the definition of quid pro quo.
No, he sold one.
He made these beautiful paintings, and the world gave him nothing.
In hot water guy right now is losing his mind. He's just like record. He's
Also,
like getting up,
Keanu,
walking
no,
around, probably going over there where I jerked off, my hand got laid. Shut up.
I have to say, this is the most fun I've ever had.
Thank you, Kevin Brennan.
I'm so sorry.
So, is part of the quid pro quo?
Yes, you're right.
Is part of it?
Could I have some corn?
No.
That's how it works.
No.
I played
Part of the quid pro quo, the fact they gave us $500 million. Is that why, Crow Boy? QPC?
Us, I guess,
QPC.
and the collective quid pro quos.
I had to play that for you, and I know it's gotten late. But that was one of the funnest times I've ever had in my life. And yes, I know, Kevin Brennan, where is the drop? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I know you said it when you were on the show with Eugene as well.
This sort of record is the best time I've ever had in my life.
But I really love being the booth gal for In Hot Water on Rumble, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they do the hockey show with Garrett and Steve on Thursday. So tune on in for more quid pro crow. Really having a very fun time with it. Right, Eugene? Yes, exactly. This has been Bacchanal Thursday. The first in a long time. I think I'm going to try and keep it to 10 p.m. On Thursdays from now on. So, and when I say 10, it'll be 10:30. But and then yes, you will have the likes of Courtney on as well. But everybody go. I did not mean to step on her toes tonight. And I think she's going to be doing a late night stream on Fridays, as she said, anyway. And there's room for all of us here, and we would love to have her on. So you never know what you're going to get with Bacchanal Thursday. But this has been too much fun. And if anyone knows anybody that know the higher-ups of the casting department at Survivor, if you know Jeff Probst, please put in a good word, because I need to be there. I need to, I have to do this show for, not only for me, but for Micheline. I know I would be great. And I need to live this fantasy out. All right. And also, thank you, Kim Kardashian, for doing all of your, all of the work that you do to try and help people that are wrongfully accused get out of prison. And I'm so sorry that you had that bizarre mishap. And hopefully it all works out for the man that's wrongfully accused, allegedly. Everyone say a prayer for that man. And Kevin Brennan, thank you for that bizarre being pulled over situation, or else we wouldn't have had quite as good of a laugh tonight. Yes. Thank you, Laura High, for putting that video together of the unfunny, horrific woman beating Trump impersonator. And if you are not subscribed to Laura High or watching or checking it out, check out her Instagram and TikTok if you don't know what we're talking about. So you guys are, as always. Oh, and also thank you guys. Thank you, Chris Thompson, for the super chat. Thank you, Tony Eveready. I really love that you're new here today. That makes my heart sing. I'm so happy that you found our adorable show. Push-ups, thank you so much. Stephen Bravo, thank you for the gifted 5 memberships. You guys are, as always, the Eels, Hips, Cats, Pajamas, and the Bee's Knees. All of you, everyone's still here. Everybody that super chatted and gifted a membership. I'm going to do something radical. 1 trillion Kiki bucks for all of you. You guys are, as always, the Eels, Hips, the Cat's Pajamas, and the Bee's Knees. Welcome the return of Bacchanal Thursday, and we will see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, everyone. Go tune into Courtney Brooke. Go tune into her now. I think she's still alive. Bye-bye.